Okay, first of all, I really would like to thank the DIA for this opportunity and for putting together this forum. Thank you so much. My idea about downtown Hilo, I look forward for a downtown Hilo that is safe, clean, dynamic, full of energy that people, both local and visitors, want to go for a wide variety of reasons, be it shopping, food, or entertainment. However, it must be economically viable because the county cannot subsidize it. To do this, it will take an active partnership between the private sector and the county. That's pretty much my vision for downtown Hilo. And it is easy to say I can and I will do things. I am a doer, not a talker. So, if elected, I will work with all of the people in my district and all of the people in the Big Island. So I humbly ask for your support on the 9th of August primary election. Thank you.
Thank you all for attendance and thank you for giving us the opportunity to speak. It's hard for some of us to get out there and get the word out. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the DIA for putting this on. A future Hilo town I envision will be much like Dadai's. Should be safe at all hours of the day and night. And we all want to enjoy. I envision more pedestrian and bicycle lanes, more green space for families to walk around and stop and enjoy themselves between shopping venues. I see more of a community policing presence also, especially in the later hours. There's certain room for improvements, and I just want to be a part of that solution. You know, I like to live sustainably. I like to live in a way and act in a way that's beneficial. Yeah, I like to put into practice. I kind of mentioned before, maybe at some of you have attended on the other forums. I used to be a police officer. I fought crime. I used to be a welfare worker, and I fought poverty. You know, I like to fight for the right thing to get us, you know, to a better place. And that's about it. You know, like my earlier statement when I first started, you know, to make my community, to make my area, my neighborhood, my town, to give them representation that makes them feel like they're actually being represented, not just, you know, some government official, like the district council member just sitting on a council. I want them to feel like I'm actually representing them. I know them. I care about what they think. And that's about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You know, I don't know how many of you were here before 2001, but you know, really, Hilo Town came a long way since that time, and it kind of coincided with the opening of the Palace Theater. Right around that time, I can't recall what year it was. And it occurred during the time that I was on the council. And you know, I know we took an active role in trying to, you know, get that to happen. And it really made a big difference for this town. And with all of, you know, the different restaurants that are here, it's just a happening place. Hilo is happening, and it can be even more happening if we make it safer at night, particularly. You know, we have to help the people who are investing money. So my vision really is to create a safe environment in downtown Hilo, and it's always been above Kinaoli, which is right on the fringe of the tsunami inundation area. If we could somehow encourage the development of residential units. That's why I talked about across the street, the Hilo Hotel. If we could start something by doing a public-private partnership, build maybe a parking structure with a 24-hour substation, police substation, get those guys to, you know, do things, make residential units in that entire corridor and up the street, that Church Row area. We could get a lot of activity in here, but we have to create something that's safe first. And you know, that really is my vision. It's my dream, my vision, my wish. Thank you.
All right, thanks for coming, everybody, and thanks to all of you who stuck through to the very bitter end. I really appreciate that. We all really appreciate that. And thank you, Downtown Improvement Association, for putting on this gig. And thanks to all of my other candidates and my other opponents for showing up tonight. I think it's been a really insightful and interesting conversation that we've had. So I am asking for your support. I hope that I have shown you that I do know the local issues. I have been to these meetings, I have been involved with the community, I have gotten my fingernails dirty, I have committed everything I have and I know to Hilo Town. When we first moved here, I lived in Wainaku for 6 years, and then we moved up to Kaumana City, and I've been there for the last 8 or so. And I love it. I am a Hilo Town girl. I do all of my shopping downtown, all the Christmas shopping, all my groceries, all my everything. So I am invested in the downtown situation. What didn't come up tonight that I would love to talk about is all the streets that are not Bayfront. How about Kiave Street? How about Kinoole Street? My head rocks back and forth all the way up Waianui until you get past the high school. It's really bad. So I think that before we get to the roundabout, and all of this and that, and we start shoveling traffic up Waianui, that needs to be done and complete. And those side streets, the connector streets, also need to be taken care of before we put the cart in front of the roundabout. I will definitely have public meetings, count on it. I don't see that that's a problem at all. There's plenty of public space available for people in public office, and there's no excuse not to be accessible and accountable to the people that you are elected by. Beyond that, I think I'm pretty accountable to the whole island. I have a very good understanding of a lot of the issues in Puna and a lot of the issues at Hamakua and over on the west side and with the hunters up the mountain and all this and that. So I am asking for your support. Please give me a chance and vote for Carrie Marks on August 9th.
Carrie Marks, Dada Hopkins, Shane Golly, Aaron Chung. Big hand.